Welcome to the last episode of Burghy and the Bees. I'm Evan Fazziola.
And I'm Aisha Crespo. Tonight we're going to revisit some of our favorite topics from this season of Burghy and the Bees.
And don't miss later when we take a look at the funniest moments in the season. We know that you hate to see us go,
but you're going to love to watch us walk away. This is Burghy and the Bees.
Yeah!
For this season, unfortunately, is mistakes in relationships.
It's important to remember that not everyone is perfect. Everyone pulls a boneheaded move once in a while and maybe forgets to pick you up from the mall or
didn't call you goodnight or anything like that.
Yeah, didn't kiss you when you saw her that day or something like that. Something stupid and small.
You just have to always remember that you have to be there to support your partner and to talk to them and make it through to that relationship, just to always make things better and stronger.
Mm-hmm. And it's very important, especially to let someone know when something's
bothering
wrong.
you.
Yeah, if someone did something that bothers you, just let that partner know. And if that partner is a good partner.
Yeah, another important thing to remember is to always apologize. You always have to know when you're wrong and when is the right time to apologize in a situation. I know a lot of people have a problem doing that, realizing that they're wrong.
Some people hate taking apologies. I know some girls just would rather just be left alone for a long time before they kind of move on from it. What about you? What do you think?
I mean, a lot of people are stubborn. That's just the way that they handle a situation. I know I have a hard time actually admitting that I'm wrong. A lot of people do. It's just something that you have to get used to.
Yeah, you have to know when to give up and, quit fighting for the sake of a decent relationship.
Another thing you have to remember is to forgive and forget. So let's say you do apologize. You have to remember not to just keep throwing back that same situation that happened 3 months ago into that person's face.
Yeah,
you don't want to do that.
Don't hold a grudge
live
or
in the
anything
past.
like that.
Nobody wants to live in the past.
Yeah, absolutely not. You don't want to be haunted by all your past mistakes and just kind of, you don't want it held over your head, you know what I mean?
No, definitely not. You don't want to throw it in their face.
No one would like that. And you can't have unrealistic expectations of your partner. You can't expect them to be Superman. They can't be there everywhere
Woman,
for you. They've got their own obligations and they've got their own things they need to do. So
yeah, you have to give them space.
People are people too. Yeah, your partner is a person too. They're not that that one single organism that we talked about in an earlier episode. The blob amorphous kind of relationship. Anyway.
Yeah. So yeah. Do you know any situations you've ever been in a relationship where you had to move past it?
Yeah, I don't know. Some girl was, do you ever get the girl that's so upset that you're not there all the time and you just
needy.
You just can't be there sometimes and calling you all the time and just not leaving you alone.
Suffocating you.
Suffocation.
Yeah, I've been suffocated even from somebody who's like 300 miles away.
Yeah, and that's one of those unrealistic expectations we're talking about. Especially if you're going away to school. The long distance relationships.
Yeah. Well, you live and you learn. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you're not the kind of person who can handle that situation, you shouldn't be in it.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So don't go anywhere because when we come back, we'll be going over some of our favorite stuff from this season of Burghy and the Bees.
Yeah!
Get what?
Welcome back. We've had a lot of fun with our topics this season. We wanted to bring back some of our favorite ones for the final episode.
Personally, my favorite show was the one where we viewed the sexy advertisements. Yes. Back just for me. So some of we're going to show you some sexy ads that you might not be able to tell right away what they're related with, but we'll have you guys guess, and then we'll give you the right answer. So if we can have the first sexy ad.
Audience members, anybody?
Jeans.
Yes.
Yeah,
in fact,
you're right. That
jeans.
one is fairly easy.
Smart.
Yeah.
What about the next one? Give us the next one. What is that for?
Shape up.
Shape.
Shape ups.
It's actually Photoshop lessons to teach you how to Photoshop an image.
Oh.
Crazy,
Yeah.
right?
That's messed up.
Yeah.
It is messed up because they're lying to you.
Yeah.
They're lying right to your
False
face,
advertisement.
lying to your eyes. All right, let's get the next advertisement. Really?
Fanta soda.
Fly Southwest.
Fly Southwest.
Right. It's
Deodorant.
What the?
Yeah.
Yeah,
In your nose?
yeah, believe it.
All right. What about the next one? Wowzers. Okay.
Calvin Klein.
Yeah,
I
I was thinking
don't
Calvin
know.
Calvin
He
Klein.
said, I don't care.
It was a coat company. Who'd have thought? Right?
I guess that's how
She had
people
a
wear
coat.
Full body coats to keep
Yeah.
you warm when you're naked.
All right. What about the next one? Sheets.
Sheets,
Sheets.
Legos.
Ah! Oh, I blurred out her boobs.
Legos. I don't even know what that one's about.
What did it say?
Legos in Russia. Okay.
It just goes to show, is it about the product or is it about the sex?
It's to get your attention. I think more so than anything else.
That one
right?
was just okay. Anyway, let's
Too
just
much.
continue.
Tattoos or flip flops?
Ooh.
You're close. Sandals. Sandals is the right answer.
You lose.
Next one. Purses?
Purses.
Huh?
Breaking and entering.
Foot deodorant.
Foot deodorant.
Another kind of deodorant.
That come in like a it's like
What deodorant? Deodorant is sexy.
Completely, obviously. Did you see that picture?
Oh, the Edith?
duh.
Watch the next one. Next one.
Nose jobs.
I like that. Toothpaste.
Toothpaste.
Toothpaste. Toothpaste.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I guess she's like hiding her smile with a visor.
Yeah, it's like it looked like Clockwork Orange, or just like one of those masks.
Yeah, weird.
New.
Right?
Mhm. Okay, next one.
I mean,
Frozen food.
I mean, is this an
It's-
ad-
I guess it's more awareness.
Yeah,
right?
more awareness because I don't know if someone is actually providing a service for human trafficking.
Yeah, that's kind of heavy. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if
I
that's
didn't like that one. Anyway, it was weird.
Oh,
All right, let's go to the next one.
that was human trafficking?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Eggs.
Already fresh.
Or a fresh start a fresh one.
Like a body wash?
Okay, that was for trail mix.
What the? What the heck?
Thank you, trail mix.
What does any of it mean?
I don't know.
We'll never know.
Psychology behind advertisements.
Yeah,
is what that
exactly,
is.
exactly.
Ridiculous. So that was one of our favorite topics we brought back. So many titles of porn movies spoof the titles of blockbuster and memorable films. In this segment, we will try to create taglines for the following titles.
So we're gonna bring back the horrible porno tagline game. Aisha, if you'll read them off.
All right. Shaving Ryan's Privates.
There's no hairier situation than the battlefield.
Lord of the G-String.
Ew, how many people have worn this thing?
Titanic.
They're going down with the ship.
Holes.
5 feet wide by 5 feet deep.
Cream Catcher.
A whole new type of nocturnal emission.
Alright. I Know Who You Did Last Summer.
Everyone.
Alright. Glad He Ate Her for Gladiator.
The happiest slave in all of Rome.
Alright. So one of our episodes looked at sex around the world. This was one of my favorite segments.
So the title is Where in the World? Odd Sex Facts.
So where in the world can you check out a club that celebrates the sexual subculture? Audience?
one of them European countries.
Yeah.
Copenhagen, Denmark. Every October they celebrate kinkiness with whips, chains, and many other interesting fetishes. So yeah, they've got like a whole fetish awareness like festival or something. That's kind of cool.
I guess.
I guess.
Where in the world can you attend a love parade?
Sweden.
Sweden.
Philly.
Philadelphia?
Not the answer.
No.
In Berlin. In Berlin, Germany, they have the biggest techno music festival which represents unity after the fall of the Berlin Wall. This festival often erupts into groping, kissing, and all-out nookie.
True story.
Fornicating in the streets for the name of love and breaking
Techno?
down walls and techno.
Techno. So where in the world can you find college men and women littered in the street being thrown beaded jewelry?
New Orleans.
Hey!
Oh, come on, you all should have said it at the same time. New Orleans.
Louisiana. During their famous Mardi Gras during February is a hotspot for boot knocking and treasure seeking.
Yeah, get those beads. They're probably not really worth anything, but
Probably
the
not.
memories.
Are.
They're worth the
They're
memories.
Priceless. Priceless.
Where in the world can you see a famous film up the river and porn star down the river?
What?
Like a porn star at one end of the river and a famous feature film at the other end.
Italy?
Ooh.
Venice? Like,
Cannes, France, host of the Cannes Film Festival. Hosted just down the French Riviera is the Hot Dior, a multi-million-dollar porn industry convention. So we've got the film festival and then a multi-million-dollar porn
Representing
industry.
all screen arts.
A little bit best of both worlds, I guess, right?
Yeah, exactly. Where in the world can you find a nudist resort that hosts a pageant of naked women?
Florida. Australia.
Australia. All right. Well, the answer is Ponderosa Sun Club in Roseland, Indiana. Hosts of the Miss Nude pageant every year in July and August. It's a little fun fact.
Warms my heart to see a homegrown nudity festival.
Might take a road trip,
Yeah,
maybe.
wanna go?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Summer plans. All right. Well, we will be back in just a moment with the funniest moments from this season of Burghy and the Bees. Stay tuned.
Welcome back. You're listening to 93.9 The Quake, Plattsburgh, New York, your home for college radio. This is your DJ Tim, and right now I want to talk to you guys about PSTV. PSTV is our local campus TV station. Airs on Campus Channel 10, Charter 17. They got a lot of cool shows like Burghy and the Bees and The Roommate Game and live sports. Check them out at 8 p.m. Monday through Friday and support your local college talent. Thanks for tuning in. Up next, some more music.
And we are back. Now, I've been excited to see this all night. So has our audience.
We now are going to watch the craziest, funniest, and maybe even sexiest moments from season 3 of Burghy and the Bees. Woo! Yeah. Looking at that perfect 10.
Can take you from lame to insane in the bedroom.
I didn't even know that was you.
I feel like it'd be really hard to have sex in that. Dulce de leche, like sucking toes on the streets of New York.
Personal favorite of mine.
And poked her in the butt with his erect penis. Ooh la la. Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah. Let's get it on. You horny little devils.
Nasty.
Yeah, some weird twisted thing. With the exciting demonstrations.
Me to wear a strap on and while entering her. How's that for you, you dirty girl?
Jesse tried to convince me this morning. I don't understand what he was talking about. You can't work if you've got issues going on down there. It seems it can make the woman oh god. Good night, guys. I look really stupid in a lot of that.
Hey, Jesse, can you hear me? Can Jesse hear me? Can he? Hey, Jesse, you made my night better. Yeah.
I'm so glad I cut off all my hair.
That was
All right,
so funny.
that was awesome. Now, me and Aisha are a big portion of what goes on here at Burghy and the Bees. But tonight we want to bring in our producer and field reporter to talk to them about the side of the show that we don't get to see. So we're going to go to an interview with Dan and Jesse.
How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Two very well-dressed gentlemen.
Yeah, right?
We had to keep up with you guys.
Yeah, seriously. Setting the pace.
Yeah, I know. All right, so I don't know, Jesse, why don't you tell us just what it's like? What exactly do you do for this show?
All the hard work.
Well, each week I write up the script. I get that to you guys. I work with this lovely cast and crew every week to put on this awesome show that my host over here actually produced last semester. So I have to throw some credit that way for how well it went.
Who actually started this off? Alex Bailey. Props, Mama
Yeah.
Bales.
Oh, yeah.
The one started this.
Got to
Good
throw
for you.
Original credit to where it's due.
Mhm.
Alex Bailey started Burghy and the Bees. But yeah, no, it's just an awesome experience to come here, work together with everyone on my crew. Everything's amazing. Every week we get stuff done. I see Kevin in there going nuts. But yeah, I want to thank each and every one of you for making it an awesome experience and just working together to put this together.
Now, I have a question for you, Jesse, and Dan. You could just pipe on in. Have you ever used any of our advice and applied it to any relationships or situations you guys have ever been involved in?
I have to say that most of our themes lend credit to stuff that happens in my life. It's one of those sort of Seinfeld things where it's like, oh, it really happens, and then you try and apply it. That's what I've tried to do to keep it as real and as relatable as possible.
Yeah, I can relate to that too. I feel like you guys give out honest advice, and it's simple to relate to, so it's very accessible.
So, Dan, what's it like working in the field and wrangling up people to get on our many interviews and
Oh, very interesting.
asking many
'cause
dirty questions?
You go in and you get people, and then they're like, what are the questions? We're asking if you want to have a threesome, and if you want to do this, and if you're able to bend over this way, if you want to do that. So it gets pretty interesting.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm sure there's on a college campus, it's probably really easy to get those kind of answers.
Yeah.
And that's why we have this show, because of all the uninformed college kids who don't
I know I'm going to miss it.
how to do it.
Yeah.
So is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
I don't know. As a final note, I guess, to any of our viewers or anyone out there that's watching our show formally, I just want to say, don't take yourself too seriously. Learn to let things go. Be a happy individual. When you're happy, your partner's going to be happy, and just support each other and be confident in what you do and your individuality.
A man who's very passionate about what
Wise
he does
man.
and
Wise man.
what he creates here. All right, well,
Thank you so much.
yeah, thank you
you,
very much
Jesse,
for coming.
taking time out of your busy schedule to come down here for an
Yeah.
interview.
Anytime.
And Dan, you too.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
Jesse
you.
Landers and Dan O'Rourke, everybody. All right, we will be right back with the best of worst and Burghy and the Bees. You won't want to miss it. Yes, we are back. We are back. Our last segment, which is a crowd favorite, is the best and worst of Burghy and the Bees. A collection of stories from our Forum Spring, submitted anonymously by men and women of college age, I would assume.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm hoping. Anyway.
Yeah. All right, so our first story comes from a male. All right, so a longtime girlfriend and I were having great sex one time. As the moment began to build, I warned her that I was about to finish. She told me to just finish on her. This was an expected response. We were in missionary position, though, so when I pulled out, but when I did, I shot out all the way up her body, right into her eye. Headshot! We were both cracking up. So all I could do was offer her a towel and thinking about my kill ratio in Call of Duty.
So I know a girl that's gone in her eye. She will remain nameless, but that hurts. That hurts. I know a girl and she will remain nameless. Okay? We're not pointing fingers. Just here, that hurts. That's not pleasant at all.
Yeah.
Let's move on to another story. That was a bad story. So this next one comes from a female. During an impromptu sex session with my boyfriend, we were getting hot and heavy in the kitchen. This time I was up against a refrigerator with him behind me. I was so into it until my concentration was broken by the knife set rocking towards the edge. I say no under my breath, and he responds, yes, not understanding. He thrusts forward, sending the knife set down towards me. I just back into him. He finishes, and we fall onto the floor. It was an intense experience.
So almost stabbed.
Yeah.
Almost stabbed during sex.
Not worth it.
Not worth it.
Stabbed in the bad way. Not a good stabbing.
Yeah.
All
Christ.
right. That was
Yeah.
good. I like that one. Okay. Next one is from a male. My girlfriend and I were at one of her friend's houses. When her friend left, my girlfriend decided to start giving me oral sex in her friend's bed. We were going at it so rough that I hit her gag reflex and she violently vomited all over the bed. Her friend's bed. We decided not to mention it and played card games with her, with a friend when she returned. We let her find out on her own. Like, what? How are you gonna? What do you say about that?
And you know the guy did it on purpose. He was probably just like, I'm not gonna demonstrate. But
I think you
know.
just kind of don't
That's
talk about it.
terrible.
You just don't talk about it and move on.
And then the girl finds it in her bed and she's like, what just happened? That's nasty.
That's horrible.
Deal breaker.
Well, sad to say,
Yeah.
but that is the last story of the semester. It has been a great semester.
Season 3.
Yep.
Burghy and the Bees.
We want to thank the crew, the production crew,
audience
everyone
for
in that pretty
coming.
little booth. Our audience especially.
Yeah, our audience is awesome.
Yeah, the live
Awesome.
audience has been a great thing.
I love the live
Yeah,
audience.
it's
I hope they
real
do that
great.
next semester too, next season.
Yeah, we want to thank everyone we've interviewed. And
The producer,
Yeah.
Jesse Landers,
Yeah.
putting all his heart
Yeah.
and soul into this because it came out awesome.
And we want to just thank anyone who's, watched the show and
Yeah,
taken
'cause we
something from it.
appreciate it.
Yeah, we don't sit up here for nothing.
No.
It's for you, the
Yeah.
viewer. All right, so don't forget to find us on Facebook under Burghy and the Bees S3 for season 3. And also leave us any questions on our Burghy. I can't.
Why? This is the last one.
Leave us any questions on our Burghy and the Bees Formspring page, which you can find at www.formspring.me. Burghy and the Bees.
We had an amazing season. We hope that you all did as well. We've had so much fun tonight and all season. Thank you for watching. We'll hope to see you next season on Burghy and the Bees. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Burghy and the